I'd like to officially welcome you to English. I am thrilled that we are embarking on this learning journey together. My goal is to sharpen your literary brain, polish your writing skills, and help you grow over the next year. Our English standards emphasize reading, writing, speaking, and listening, and all of these skills are not confined to just your English classes, but they appear in every area of school and life. Everything we work on will hone each of these areas. This is me. I thought maybe you'd like to know a little more about me, so let's play a quick game called Two Truths and a Lie. Which one do you think is the lie? Number 1. I celebrated my 16th birthday in a remote village in the small Central American country of El Salvador. Number 2. I've been to 76 concerts all over the country. Number 3. I have never been able to do a cartwheel properly. Okay, so number 2 is the lie. I haven't been to as many as 76 concerts, but I have been to a lot. I love going to see my favorite musicians play live, and I'm hoping to see 3 shows this fall, with one of my all-time favorite bands doing a reunion tour and finally coming close enough to see them play live. Number 1 is true. I did, in fact, celebrate my 16th birthday in a remote mountainside village in El Salvador while on a missions trip with my youth group. A couple days later, when we returned to the capital city of San Salvador, the entire group of us celebrated my birthday at the Pizza Hut there. When I got home, I had a small celebration with a few of my friends, and my parents surprised me with a car. Number 3 is 100% true. I've never been the gymnast, even though my mom tried by putting me in classes. Tumbling just really isn't my thing. To this day, I can't do a proper cartwheel. In fact, my husband and my 5-year-old daughter can both out-cartwheel me. Other important things to know about me: I've been a teacher for 15 years, teaching English and reading to middle and high schoolers. I've taught online classes before, but this is my first time with Marion Virtual. I have a bachelor's degree from the University of Florida, go Gators, and a master's from St. Leo University. Carol Dweck, a psychologist and researcher at Stanford University, conducted years of research on achievement and success. You know what she discovered? That someone's mindset makes all the difference in how well they do. Someone with a fixed mindset believes that intelligence and talent are something you're born with, and either you have it or you don't. But guess what? That's false. What Carol Dweck discovered is that those who believe they can grow their intelligence and talent oftentimes do grow it. What's the secret to their success? Their attitudes. People with a growth mindset work hard and put in a lot of effort to get better. Even though people with growth mindsets often struggle and sometimes even fail, they keep trying. Growing your intelligence and talent comes from the trying. When you're trying, that means you're working hard, learning from mistakes, and getting better at something. So why am I telling you this? Because I believe in a growth mindset, and I want you to know right up front. I believe in the research behind it, and I believe that effort and hard work make all the difference in your success. My expectation is that you all come to this class with a growth mindset and a willingness to work hard and put forth your best effort. Over the next several minutes of this video, I'm going to go over some pretty important points about Marion Virtual Schools and my expectations for you, but also what I believe to be your expectations of me. I would encourage you to take some notes and definitely write down any questions you have for me. I'm expecting an email from you at the end of this video with answers to some of my questions, but we'll also talk on the phone so I can answer your questions. If you need to, please pause now so you can grab something to write with. Alright, first things first. How can you get a hold of me? My telephone number and email address are on almost every document I send and are posted all over the website, right at the top even. However, I will tell you that the absolute best way to get a hold of me is through email. I do spend a lot of time on the phone or hosting live sessions, so your best chances for getting a quick answer to a question is by sending me an email, which I can read and respond to even if I'm doing something else. I also like text messages, so feel free to text me as well. You should know that there is a 24-hour return call, text, email policy in place, but I will really do my best to respond to you as quickly as I possibly can. When you're sending an email or a text or leaving me a voicemail message, please do me a huge favor and give me as much information as you can and be as specific as you can with your questions. Telling me your first and last name and course will allow me to hone in on the specifics of your request. For instance, if you call and say, "Hey, Mrs. Weaver, this is Ashley. I need a password so I can finish my module," I'm going to have to figure out who you are and exactly what you need, and that might delay my response. However, if you call and say, "Hey, Mrs. Weaver, this is Ashley Miller in English 1, and I need the password to the module to exam," I can check to make sure you have completed all the work and you are, in fact, ready for the password, and then respond to you right away. When you're specific in your messages, I can call you back faster or even send the answer through text or email if I can't call you back right away. When you enter the course, you will see a screen that looks very similar to this one. To navigate, you will select the icons on the top left side that are within the black bar. On this bar, you will find the link to your lessons, assignments, and your course email. Please make sure you are checking your course email each and every day. Like I said, I am primarily an emailer, so all important information will be pushed out via email or through the announcement page. The announcement page is linked to my website and has important course information that I encourage you to check out thoroughly. This is the go-to place for all important information and announcements. I have the ability to do special updates and push information out to you via this page. It's going to be important that you log into your course daily and check for any important updates or information from me. This page is command central for you and the place to start. We know that there is a period of transition as you figure out how to do classes online, and that's okay. We give you 28 days to wrap your mind around it and figure out a schedule that works for you. This 28 days is called a grace period, and when I activate you in the course, I will let you know when your grace period ends. The expectation is that you begin working right away and finish Module 1 and the collaboration assignment before the end of your grace period. The course is designed to progress from one skill to the next in a way that grows you, so you must complete the course in order. There are no exceptions to this. Do not skip around in the course, or all assignments that are not done in order will be reset. You have a few options to determine pacing and stay on track. First, each course is designed with its own pacing and lets you know how many minutes each lesson will take you to complete. Second, you are welcome to design your own pace chart. Third, I've created a pace chart for you that will get you finished with time to spare and can be customized so that it allows you to work around your own breaks, holidays, and vacations should that be necessary. What's important to know is I expect you to submit work each and every week. In order to get finished with the course, you will need to submit multiple assignments each week. Ideally, you will work in my course each and every day. That's why pacing yourself is so important. Giving yourself a pacing guide or a schedule will help you stay on track and also provide a visual for what you need to accomplish each week. The pace charts I created have a checkbox to-do list of all lessons you need to finish within the week and is paced out by 18-week semesters, so there's a pacing guide for Segment 1 and a separate one for Segment 2. This pacing guide will tell you the ideal date for submitting assignments and is a pretty good guarantee that you will finish each segment with time to spare if you follow it. A pretty important feature I built into the pacing guide for you are the lesson essential questions located in the second column. These questions are important for a few reasons. 1, it previews what is in each lesson so you can anticipate what you'll be learning about. 2, you can use the questions to check your understanding of the material and create a study guide. And 3, these questions might look familiar to you when it's time for a discussion-based assessment. So if you can answer these questions in relation to the specific text in the lesson, you'll be just fine. Parents, this is an excellent tool for you to use to check your child's pacing in the course and also to quiz them with the questions on long car rides or at the dinner table. Just kidding. Kind of. Please feel free to customize these pacing guides as you see fit. I have them as a Word file I will happily send you, or you can find the Google Doc on the website. I'm telling you these documents are extremely useful and I highly encourage you to use them. Also, because the expectation is that you're working daily in the course and submitting assignments each week, please let me know if you're not able to do that, whether it be illness or some other planned or unplanned reason for missing more than just a couple of days. Please know that we track attendance by the assignments that are submitted each week. If you miss submitting an assignment 1 week, you will be getting emails, text messages, and likely a phone call from me. I expect you to attend my class daily just as you would a traditional face-to-face class, and I expect you to meet submission deadlines for your assignments. Marion Virtual School takes academic integrity very seriously. It is our expectation that you are doing your own work and citing sources properly using MLA-style citation. You will learn how to do that properly in this course, but anytime you are in doubt, please do your best to tell me where you got the information. Obviously, if you are writing a research paper, an essay, or defending your argument, as you will be in this course, you will need to use external sources to support your points and claims, because that's what good writers do. But I do expect you to cite your sources the absolute best way you know how, so that I know you are not plagiarizing on purpose. Please do not use a friend's assignment for inspiration, because we can check that too. You should also know that social media is monitored closely for academic brokering, or paying someone to do your work, and I will have my own methods for verifying that it's you doing the work and not someone else. Just know we have multiple checks in place for checking for plagiarism, so please, please, please don't even try it. It's not worth the trouble, I promise. Should there be a violation of academic integrity or even a suspected case, I have to follow a protocol per Florida Virtual School rules and check it out. During that time, I will reach out to both the student and the parent to explain what's going on. You will likely be blocked from completing any more assignments until the matter is resolved. Parents, I want you to know that I believe we are partners in your child's education. With that in mind, it's important for us to stay in touch about your child's progress. Monthly calls aren't just important, they are required. Officially, I have to have two-way communication with a parent at least once a month. Unofficially, parents, please feel free to email me or call me anytime you have a question or concern. I will send a monthly progress report to the parent email address I have on file. Parents, if you could respond to that and let me know you read it, I would very much appreciate it. If you are not receiving a monthly update, please let me know because there may be an email address or delivery issue. If you fail to respond and we go overdue for a monthly call, I will have to put the student in contact instructor, which blocks them from completing work until the monthly call is completed. Parents, there is a page on the website just for you. Please make sure you've reviewed the Parent-Student Handbook and that you've created your own account so you can monitor your students' attendance and progress in their courses. Discussion-based assessments, or DBAs, are conversations we'll have periodically throughout the course. In most cases, it will be at the end of a module before you take an exam or submit a written assignment. DBAs are a course requirement and must be completed with a 60% or higher in order to earn credit for the course. Any DBA scoring less than a 60% will have to be redone. In order to do a DBA, all assignments must be completed with a passing score. DBAs are open note, so make sure you have taken thorough notes and are ready to discuss the specifics of the module. I will conduct my DBAs online with a follow-up in-person phone call, so when you're ready for a DBA, check out the online procedures document on the website, and then check my calendar to find a time for attendance. Once you've scheduled a DBA, I will allow you to move on to the next module. If you move ahead to the next module before scheduling a DBA, all of your work will be reset and I'll place you in contact instructor so no more work can be done until the DBA is completed. Every course requires a collaboration assignment. I have created one for you to do. You will not complete the collaboration task in the course, but rather the one I created for you will go in its place. It's on the website on the Important Course Info page under each course heading. There is a button called Collaboration Assignment that will link you to the instructions for this task. You will complete this first, no matter where it falls on the assessment list. You are not required to find a partner because it's a discussion board post. When turning in assignments, you have a couple of options, but I have a preference for you to turn it in directly to the student comments box unless otherwise noted. Some exceptions to this include assignments that require a presentation, graphics, charts, and/or images. To make it easier for you to turn in assignments, please write and edit in Word and then copy and paste into the text box provided. One exception is graphic organizers. There are quite a few in the course that will ask you to save and type directly into them. Those are assignments that I will want you to type into the form, save as a Word file, and then attach to your submission for grading. Pause here and please write this code down exactly as it appears. You will need this as part of the documentation that you've watched the video. Write down capital E, English, underscore, capital S, success. Because of our academic integrity standards, we cannot accept certain types of assignments. You are required to use Microsoft Office tools because they are the most compatible with our processes for checking the work. If an assignment requires a presentation, you must use PowerPoint. Prezis cannot be used because of the public sharing aspect within Prezi, which is an open platform. Throughout the course, you will notice an emphasis on 21st century presentation skills. In English, this just makes sense. Basically, this boils down to you producing work that is polished and formal and presented in a studious way. Remember, you are not texting your friends, you are an academic producing scholarly work. Please treat all of your work as such. If you're interested in more information about 21st century presentation skills, please check out that section of the website. You've reached the last slide of the video. Pause it here and send me an email with the information requested on the slide. I need student and parent names, the phone number where you can be reached, a parent email address for progress reports. Let me know if you've ever successfully completed an online course, and the verification code that was hidden in the video. You will send the email to sweaver72@marion.flvs.net. When I receive that email, I will respond and then call you as quickly as I can. Once we've completed the phone call, I will activate you and then send a follow-up email that includes your grace period date and a document that reviews the information presented here. The good news is, I will leave this video posted on my website forever, so please feel free to review it when necessary. I look forward to talking to you soon. You have now reached the end of the welcome call video.